I've got my beeps. I've got my boops. I've got them all in a box. And now I'm gonna open it up. Whoop. Ah! Ah! The beeps and boops. They're going everywhere. No! My name is Pandora, by the way. Ha 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 ha. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing a variety of games on the Atari 2600. A whole lot of different games on the 2600. Just got a stack of them here. I've got a stack. I got a stack of games here to play. I tried to pick ones that we haven't played on stream before. But I really honestly can't remember. We've played a bunch of them. And a variety of them have names like Tank Shoot, Tank Shooting, Tank Shoots. It's hard to remember. Hard to remember. But I guess it doesn't really matter if we play the same game more than once. The first one we'll be playing today is Star Fox. That's right. Star Fox. We'll be playing Star Fox. That's the first game. That's the first one we're playing. Wait, 1 second. Sorry, I hear something. One moment. One moment, 1 second. This is not I just hear something. 1 second. I'm back. I think it was an animal outside. I think there was an animal outside. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's fun. It was just loud and strange. It was just strange, also loud. Alright, we'll get to the games now. What if it was a chupacabra? I don't think it was a chupacabra. I don't think it was that. Who knows what it was? I think it might have just been a deer. They make weird noises sometimes. And there's some around here. I think maybe one of them was flipping out. Well, let's go to Star Fox. It's Star Fox time. Here we go. Star Fox. What noises they make? Well, it was two separate noises. One was a loud hit kind of sound, like something had gotten hit. And the other was kind of... that kind of sound. That combined with a loud thumping. Alright, Star Fox, here we go. Get ready. Game mode. I got the man. I've got two mans. I've got the man and a diamond. Man, diamond, man. Man, happy face. I guess we'll do man, happy face. Game have no sound. Most Atari 2600 games don't have sound until you start the game. There's usually like a demonstration mode on display before you hit the mode button. Oh! Ah! No, I guess I'm done. Is the game or the console making that noise? That's just how some 2600 games sound. They're just, this is supposed to be like a ship engine. Dang, killed again. Dang, they killed me. Right, 60 frames a second. Yeah, it's all smooth. Very smooth gameplay on the 2600. Ah! 4K is not quite 4K. Very close, though. Ah! Oh, the Atari 2600. Nothing makes terrible noises like it. There's some good sounding 2600 games. A lot of them are like this. No. Do you have the one for the Super Nintendo? That's Star Fox. This is Star Fox. They're unrelated. They're unrelated games. You're thinking of the Nintendo franchise. This is Mythicon. This is Mythicon's Star Fox. Ah. Pew pew. Yikes, these sounds, they're pretty good. It's a pretty good sounding game. I wanted to start the stream off with a real classic. Everyone loves Star Fox. It is very funny putting a cartridge that says Star Fox on it into the 2600. Is this A or B mode in the back of the 2600? This is B. We're on novice. I don't know if that actually changes anything in this game. Because of rights weirdness, this game prevented Nintendo from using the name in Europe. Oh! What's Star Fox called in Europe? TurboTax got what was coming to them. They have to pay $141 million to customers for steering them away from free filing services. I'm glad they got some sort of punishment. I imagine they've made much more money than that off of their scam, though. Yeah, they're no good. TurboTax. The Star Fox. The Star Fox. Fox Star. SNES Star Fox was Star Wing. 64 was Lilat Wars. Wow. Well, this is probably enough Star Fox. If anyone asks you if you're a Star Fox fan, you can say either yes or no, and then act confused when they describe a game that isn't this, and then various hilarity will ensue. This was gaming. This was gaming. You went to the store, you bought Star Fox, this is what you got. Star Fox! Yeah, probably good. We're probably good with the Star Fox. I want to see if I can find the cover art, the 2600 version. Yes, I can. Yes, indeed. Here's this is Star Fox for 2600 Mythicon. Video game cartridge. Look at this Star Fox. Wow. This is the cart. Star Fox 2600. Not a bad game. Not one of the classics that people remember. But still. Not a bad game. Alright, what's coming up next? I gotta switch controllers. I need the paddle controller for this next one. Alright. Alright, I got my paddle. Got my paddle. I got this game, recommendation from Charge and Chuck. Charge and Chuck had asked if I had this game last time I streamed 2600 games. And I didn't. So I got it. This is Kaboom. Kaboom! On the 2600. I have to drive someone to the train station in about 7 hours. Should I go to bed? Try to sleep before doing it? Or stay up and then just sleep in late? 7 hours. I think all the sleep research has shown that even getting a small amount of sleep generally helps with cognitive stuff. Me personally, there's many times in which I've chosen staying up. I feel like it's always been a mistake, but I have made that choice a number of times. Alright, well this is the first time I've played Kaboom, so let's see. 1. Alright, I've got... I imagine I need to get the bombs. Is this too loud? Let me know. It's hard to tell the volume of 2600 games. Vlexus, thank you for the $5. That Star Fox reminds me of the first games I ever played on my parents' ancient Macintosh. Those were in black and white, which seems wild to me now. Yeah, I played a lot of black and white Macintosh games on the ancient Mac. I played a couple like that too. I loved those games. I'd love to figure out how to get one of those old Macs and play that old software again. George and Chuck, thank you for the $5. Kaboom was my mom's favorite Atari game. Very special game to me. Thank you for playing it. Of course. Once you mentioned it last time. That you had so much nostalgia for it. It's like, well, I don't have that game. I need to get it. It looks good. Oh, oh, ah. Yeah, seems like a good one. Oh no, oh no! I do really like paddle controller games. You can't really emulate the experience of playing these without a paddle controller. Like if you play this on a modern console or something. This is loud. Alright, let me put the volume down. How is this? Oh, oh, ah! Oh, no, no! No, dang it. Dead. Still a loud game, but better. Dang, still loud. Is it too loud? Let me know. I have it down so many decibels. This does seem like a abnormally loud 2600 game. Get the bombs. Got the bombs. Ah, 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 ah. Got the bombs. Why did Activision stop giving permanent screen space for their logo? Modern companies should do this again. Even when they're loading up like Horizon Forbidden West or something, the whole bottom of the screen should be black except for a big company logo. It would save on rendering space too, because they'd have to render less polygons. Oh, ah! That means more graphics. You got more graphics that way. Pro strat is to just swing from side to side as fast as you can for the fast drops. Nice, I'll give that a shot. Thank you for the strats. Who is this? Who is this fiend? Dropping all these ding-dang bombs all over the place. Who is this? Oh no! The Hamburglar. You know what? It might be the Hamburglar. There's nothing saying it's not the Hamburglar. Oh no, no, no! Well, we did better this time. 458 is not too bad. Would you believe it's a young Jeff Bezos? I'd believe anything about that scoundrel. Activision, yeah, Activision did a lot of Atari games. Activision was actually formed because Atari refused to credit the people making the games. And so a number of Atari developers left and formed a company called Activision with the idea that they would be a company that respected its employees. Oh, how the times have gone on. Dang it. I think no matter the good intentions, once enough money is involved, hey, really the worst people are gonna dictate the rules. Resetting the console to restart, yeah. Yeah, you gotta reset it. Gotta hit the reset switch. Wow, look at this! Oh my god, oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh jeez. Ugh. 848, not too bad. Didn't Atari come out with a new system last year that was just a $600 machine that played old Atari games? The people who bought Atari have been doing a bunch of stuff like that, yeah. I believe the machine also mines Bitcoin or something. I know it was going to at some point. I don't know if that made it into the final machine. There's a bunch of shady stuff with modern Atari owners. It's just Atari in name now. Yeah, it was just venture capitalists or whatever who bought the Atari brand name. Oh! Atari went under decades ago. Oh no! When do you win? You don't really win. You just get higher and higher points. Oh no, or lower points. Gotta say, this is a pretty good Atari 2600 game. I'm glad I got it. Thank you, Chuck, for bringing it up. These are apparently supposed to be buckets of water you're catching the bombs in. Interesting. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's got a nice little splash when the bombs hit it. You ever get any of the Sword Quests games? Yeah, I've got 2 of them. Were there 2 or 3 released? I think one, if there's 3, I think one of them is very rare. I think there's only 2. Well, I have 1. I mean 2. I'm gonna play them tonight. Oh no! 3rd is very rare. Yeah. I couldn't remember if the 3rd never got released, or if it did get released and was just extremely uncommon. 3rd was mail order only. Oh, hold that mail order only stuff. So it's too rare. You can never get that stuff. The comic book with the hints you have to decipher? No. My ideal Atari 2600 experience is loading up a game, having no idea what to do, failing miserably, and then putting in another game. I know that's not the optimal Sword Quest experience, but I think that's probably what we're gonna go for tonight. Oh, Nice, nice, nice. CW, thank you for the $2. A Bomb Squad for the system. I don't remember. I might have Bomb Squad. We might have played Bomb Squad. Oh, what a fool I am. So bad. Have you read Chasing the Beam? Yeah. Yeah, I think I brought Chasing the Beam up on stream at some point during one of the Atari 2600 streams. Very good book. I recommend Chasing the Beam to anyone who's interested in a very technical overview of Atari 2600 and game development on the system. Oh no. Oh no. And it becomes harder as you do worse, because you have less of an area with which to hit the bombs. I think Activision still makes money off their old Atari games. Probably through, there's always, like, old game collections coming out. Some virtual arcade you can download or something. That's probably really only what they make money off of this stuff on now. Just licensing deals for that stuff. Probably not. They probably don't make much money from them. And there's probably only a couple that are really in demand. Oh no. Dang, I find my my eyes getting like I'm able to like track them. Like the longer I'm playing this, the more I feel like I'm slowly adjusting to it. Like I'm just staring off into the distance beyond the green. I'm just letting the vague shapes dictate my movement. I can see this game absolutely becoming addicting. I can see why this would be someone's favorite. There's a quality to it. And it feels good when you get into that zone. Oh no. Ugh. Alright, one more try. And we'll move on to the next game. This is one I'm gonna play on my own some. This is every once in a while I load up the 2600. Play some Crystal Caverns or something. Would love to get good at this one. Would love to just be able to load it up and just really wow my cat. No, no. Almost. Well, we did all right. we did okay. Not too bad. That's Kaboom. Before I take out the paddle controller, let me see if any of the other games I have out here paddle. Joystick, joystick. Joystick. Joystick, joystick. Joystick, joystick. Joystick, joystick. Oh, dang, all the others are joystick. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll just leave the joystick in from now on. Farewell, Kaboom. Love the paddle controller. Modern consoles need paddle controllers. I agree. Paddle controllers are great. Got a modded Atari Jaguar paddle controller for Tempest. It's really the best way to play that game. Fishing tournament. I don't know why it sounds like this. I don't know why it has this sound for the water. Ah! It's running water. Yeah, it's right. It's the ocean. The soothing sound of the ocean. I'm doing very bad. I'm doing pretty awful here. Ha ha ha. Now I got a fish. I got another fish. Now we're starting to get it. You're red. Yeah, I'm red. What's happening? We're in a fishing tournament. I'm trying to get the fish. You actually catch the shark? I think the shark is just to get the fish before you. Like, I think the shark just eats the fish if you're too slow getting the fish up. Playing against an AI. Yeah, green is an AI. Well, I'm doing better now, but I'm too far behind. I don't think I'm winning this fishing tournament. It seems like a good game, though. I can imagine this would be a fun multiplayer game. Now, let's reset it. Hanging with the pals. Throwing back a cold one. And by that I mean a Fago. And playing the fishing tourney. What's the name of this? Fishing Derby. Dang, that computer's too good. Found a place that sells Fago. Congratulations! Drinking Fago, fishing with juggalos. Fishing with the juggalos! Dang, I would buy that game. I would buy a fishing with the juggalos game. Is there a popular drink in Florida? Oh. I guess it depends. Where in Florida you are. I don't know that we really have, like... I'm trying to think, is there like a regional soda from Florida? Oh, it's gotten so much louder. Why? Oh, jeez. Why did the water volume go up? Why have you done this game? Oh, you know what? It didn't actually go up. I just hit the, It probably didn't go up for you. I accidentally hit my, headphone body, like, volume control. Oh, we lost. That's enough. It's very loud. Just joined your Patreon. Content is excellent. Thanks for your imagination. Thank you! Thank you for joining the Patreon. I greatly appreciate the support. Fish deeper down are worth more points. That's probably where I've been running into trouble. Human Cannonball. Welcome. This is Human Cannonball, the game. Uh, 1-1. Oh no. Let's try again. Oh no. I don't quite understand. Oh, I'm controlling the thing on the right. There we go. Have you seen the Dreamcast VMU 2.0? No. Was that like... Was that something in development that was never released, or is that a modern thing that someone's making? Is that like the forever memory card for the N64? Someone made a modern memory card for the N64 that doesn't require a save battery. Yay! Human cannonball. Oh my god. I don't understand. I can't start moving it before hitting the release the man button. Oh god. Well, we ran out of little guys to shoot. Let's try again. No! I played this game and I was little. I imagine the people you shoot were babies and you have to shoot them into their cradle. This is a very dark vision. You move up and down. No, I don't seem to be able to move up and down, only left and right. You can change the angle and speed. How? There's only one button on the controller. Modern thing. Backlit VMUs. Oh, I see. The number is going up and down. There's not a visual change, but the number is going up and down. Alright. I get it now. Oh! There is a visual change when I move it enough. Alright, I ran out of lives. Dang. Oh no. I move this angle even higher. Not having a good day. Debated whether or not to show up. Hope you're all having a better day than me. Sorry you've had a bad day. Not going too bad here. Just cluster headaches. I'm hoping those will be over soon. Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm sorry, sir. Oh! We saved the person. Thank goodness. I guess the miles per hour changes, and I have to adjust this based on that. Got him. So I can't just set the perfect spot. It's a perfect angle. Miles per hour is wind speed. That makes sense. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Got him. I think I need to, put this down a little bit. Got him. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. Human cannonball game. Oh no, we ran out of lives or time, I'm not sure. It's one of those Atari games where the cover art is so amazing. Better than it has any right to be. The cover art. Let me see if I can find that. Human cannonball. 2600. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at how happy he is to be shot out of a cannon. Having a great time. I guess that's the guy we're shooting. Over and over again. He looks happy. He does look happy. He seems to be living his best life. David, thank you for the €2. Here's some O2 monies to help with the cluster. F. Thank you. With any luck, I won't need any more oxygen. I feel like I'm probably at the end of my cluster headache cycle. And I've got some oxygen here. It's going slower now. Had 133 cluster headaches in the past month. It's too many. I'm hoping it's over. I keep a log. Oh no, there he goes. He's not surviving that one. Got him. No, that was too far. Alright, let's move it back up. Let's move this back up. Here we go. No, he's still going too far. Oh, I could have saved that one. This one's no problem. Got him. No, I'm done. That was it. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. That's Human Cannonball. Human Cannonball. Get ready for some robot tank. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Well, I don't like the flashing. I don't like the, Oh, and it's even worse now. Graphically, this is pretty impressive, though. Look at this. How'd they do this? Oh, it's night! There's a day-night cycle. Ah! Oh, God. Never knew the 2600 had a first-person shooter. Yeah, me neither. Look at this. Atari 2600 at 128 bytes of RAM. Yeah, that's bytes. Bytes are very small. 128 bytes not gonna hold a whole lot. Fog alert. Oh, God. Oh, no. Switching to reserve tank. Alright. That's an interesting effect. incredible that they pulled off a convincing, like, static effect. This is an impressive game. I don't like the flashing. The flashing is too much, but... Got him. Got him again. Enemy squadron defeated. Bonus 1 tank. We got a bonus tank. Hooray. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Jeez Louise! Oh! Ah! 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 My visuals. My visuals are gone. All my lights are blinking. Oh. Oh no. Ah! I don't think there's much time left for me. I got one. Oh, oh no! Oh boy. Yowza. Yowza, yowza. That was an impressive effect. Yeah, this is an impressive game. They're doing all sorts of nonsense in this game. Ah, I love it when I pop in a game from, I don't know, the 70s or whatever. Whenever this game came out. And it somehow shocks me with what it's able to do. Genuinely startled by what I'm seeing. 83. 83. That was before I was born. My ancestors made this game. Yeah. Well, we're halfway through the stream. You know what that means. You know what that means? We've got a birthday to celebrate. Getting the birthday machine turned on. Yo, they got me. Justin, thank you for the $2. Such advanced games help to end the Cold War. Robot tank. Robot tank. Working for peace. Got one birthday today. One birthday. It's Daniel's birthday. Happy birthday, Daniel. Time to see what the machine's got to say to Daniel. Yes. It's all up to you. Here we go. Well, the date has been calculated. Time to see what the machine's got to say to Daniel. First up, Daniel's birthday number for this year. Could be any number, whatever this number is. It is your lucky number for the whole year. Whenever you see it, good things, they're bound to happen. For instance, what if it's the middle of the night and you're walking down a long and lonesome road and you stumble upon a log that's fallen? I guess a tree has fallen and become a log in the middle of the road, and you think this is dangerous. If a car comes by, why, they're going to hit the log. So you roll your sleeves up and you go over to the log and you start dragging it out of the road, and you hear a tiny voice say, Hey, what do you think you're doing, buddy? And you look down, and wouldn't you know it, there's a little frog there on the log. And the frog said, I run my criminal organization out of this log. And you say, that's not really my problem. And the frog says, my criminal organization, no. You're ruining it. You're ruining all of my crimes. And you say, at that time, I don't feel super bad about that. What kind of crimes do you do? And the frog says, I develop poisons for secret assassinations. And you say, that doesn't sound great. I'm glad to stop that. And the frog says, but it's my whole life's work. Secret assassinations. It's my whole life's work and you're ruining it. Anyway, your number is 527. Wow. Daniel's birthday letter for this year could be any letter. Bunch of B's. A whole mess of B's. Does Daniel's combined number and letter strength hatch an egg? No. Birthday Machine has looked into the future, knows exactly how your year is going to go, and is going to communicate this to you via Nostradamus quotes. How's your luck this year? Before the conflict, the Great Wall will fall. All right. I think this is good. It took me a second. But I think ultimately this means good luck. For part of the year, at least. Love, romantic love, platonic love, love of a great burrito, whatever. The fire is put out, and the diabolic gathering seek the bones of the demon of Pselus. I don't know what this means in regards to either romantic, platonic, or burrito love. Alright, so you have some sort of conflict. The fire is put out. The diabolic gathering seeks the bones of the demon of Pselus. What is this? Birthday Machine. You know what? I shouldn't be questioning it. I'm sure for Daniel reads this and immediately knows what it means. Immediately connects with it. I'm sure. It's not for me. Life goal changes? Any big life goal changes in your life, Daniel? In March, April, May, and June, great wounding and worrying. Alright, that's a big yes. That's a big yes. Please, congrats. Oh, you got a birthday secret. Why should the teacher teach as the village rebels? This important. That's a secret? I guess. Birthday Machine would know. Birthday Machine has looked to the stars, determined that your friend constellation is the Fantastic Witch, enemy star, Mu Cordelia, number 3265. Has there been a cosmic event? 2 of those months already over. Well, if you consider your birthday begins your birth year, they're not over. They're still to come. There has not been a cosmic event. Daniel's birthday's melody. We got a melody here. For Daniel. Please, everyone, join along in song if you can. Big time birthday for Daniel. It collides here for Daniel. We all love the baby. We hate to say Daniel. Birthday eyes all watch Daniel. Fiendish light upon Daniel. The embers of sorrow. I calculate this. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Daniel. Here it is. Your one-of-a-kind work of art. Bravo! Bravissimo! Wonderful. Happy birthday, Daniel. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Alright, we got another game coming up. I don't know if I played this one on stream before. It's a car game. It's called Enduro. I played Enduro. Maybe I've played Enduro. The spider cars look a little familiar, but it's hard to tell. Here we go. Driving around the track. Ah! Is it bugs? I think it's supposed to be like Formula 1 cars. But maybe they're bugs. Dang, I do get a real sense of speed though when I'm not hitting stuff. When I'm not running into everything. Oh! Oh, wow! Wow, we're in the snow now. Oh, God! Here we go. Driving along Enduro Road. I remember having this one as a kid. Loved the night part. I do enjoy night on the Atari 2600. Whenever an Atari 2600 game goes to night, blows my mind. I guess that's one reason I love Night Drivers so much. It's all night. It's all night. This is pole position. This is Enduro. 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 By Activision. Enduro. Oh, it's nighttime! Wow, look at the headlights and the cars. Unbelievable. Very clever. Oh no! Oh, oh God. Ah! You have a day-night cycle to pass 200 cars to win. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh no, it's even darker now. We're in full night. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. Quite creative for such an early racer. Yeah. This is a great game. This is an unbelievable game. Get out of my... Oh God, no, my way. I need to do some enduroing. Gabba, gabba, gabba. No, we only made it to 88. That's alright. Looks much harder than I remember, but I also don't remember ever winning. Yeah, I can't imagine beating this game. I'll give it one more shot. Indoro. Oh, ah! What you sipping on? A ginger beer. If I'm drinking something on the stream, and I guess I do every night, it's either a ginger beer or a jasmine green tea. So if it sounds like it has ice in it, it's a ginger beer. If it doesn't have ice in it, it's a green tea with jasmine. What's the controller of the Atari 2600 look like? Imagine, if you will, a square. Imagine a square. Now imagine that square is about 2 inches tall. On top of the square, there's a 4-inch rubbery stick sticking out directly from the center. And then off to the top left, there's one single red button. I guess it's orange. It's an orange red. All you need is one button to game. That's all you need. If you've seen Adventure Time, it's basically like the controller BMO has that pops out of him. Pops out of that little BMO. BMO's controller is basically a 2600 controller. The borders of the track tearing. They look like that due to the digital conversion or something. No, this is just how the game looks. What you're seeing is exactly how I'm seeing it on my TV. I feel like we're doing much worse this time. Somehow I'm doing much worse. Ah! It's actually a really sharp image from what I remember from the 2600. Yeah, I have a 2600 that has been modded for composite output. So, it's a little sharper than you would get with RF. Not a lot, but... yeah, it looks pretty good, though. Wonder why they tear like that. I don't know if it's a limitation of the technology and how they're drawing it. Or if it's like intentional to enhance the illusion of movement. So just use the driving controller, just the regular joystick, just the regular joystick. This is a regular joystick game. Yep. Gotta have a sharp Atari image. It's very important. Alright. I'm gonna load up one of the sword quests next. Trevor, thank you for the $5. GG, thank you. GG to you as well. What came first, Fire World or Earth World? What's the first of the sword quests? Fire World, Earth World. Earth World. Alright, thank you, Marcus. Sword Quest! Welcome to the world of Sword Quest. Earth World. Here we are. In the world of Earth. Oh. Yes. Is this the map? What is this? I'm gonna tell you what to do. Yeah, why not? I mean, I am just planning on getting lost and not doing much, but... But if you got any pointers... Quest games only make sense with the comics that came with. Yeah, Marcus has told me that. And I absolutely believe that that is true. But I do think it's funny to just kind of play these games as they are. No. Game requires the book for any progress. How about adventure? No, we're playing Sword Quest. We're playing Sword Quest. Let's see. Aha. That did something. Pressing the button in certain rooms activates the minigame for hints. The numbers shown correspond to the page and panel. Whoa! Look at what we found! Yeah, let me get past. Alright. Yes! Oh, yes! We did it. I don't know if that's actually true that we did it, but... Well, I'm sure this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. For those who aren't familiar with the Sword Quest games, there was supposed to be a prize for like the first person to beat each one or something. I forget the exact specifics of the contest, but they made all these jewel-encrusted rewards that were worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars or something. Only one person actually won an award, and the rest have gone mysteriously missing. Do you have one? Do I have one of the rewards? 2 rewards were given. One of them is sold. Oh, yeah. Yeah, someone sold one of their rewards. Like a fool. Like an absolute rube. Oh, God. Yeah, let me get these items. Yeah, I guess two of them are missing now or something. The remaining 3 rewards went missing. Presumably melted down for the value of the metal and gems. Yeah. Or locked away in a vault somewhere. Ready for a heist. Ah! Aha! I wonder why these games failed. I think it probably had to do with the fact that the games themselves weren't very good. I think maybe that had something to do with it. Oh. They made it. I think we can move on to Fire World. Oh no! Oh God! Whoa! Oh no! Oh geez, Louise! Oh God! Oh wow! Wow! Ah! Oh no! Oh, what a nightmare. It's so hard to get past this one. We did it. Ah! 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 Oh no! This is our life now. This is what it's like in Earth World. This is what it's like in the world of Earth. Ah. This is unbelievable. Alright, let's move on to Fire World. let's check out Fire World. Wow. Welcome to Fire World, baby. I want to watch that intro again. You know, this is very surreal. This is a fiery world indeed. This is like a horror movie. This guy's coming out of this TV. This guy's popping out of the TV. There's something deeply unsettling about this. Just... and then there's just a man standing on the screen. He's coming for you. He's coming. He's getting out of the game. He's gonna get you. Yes. 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 Oh, the gameplay. Yes, this all makes sense. Yes, thank you for the $5. Jason, did you play the most terrifying Atari games on purpose? I think you did. I've never played this before. I wish I had. I wish I had found this game earlier, because it's a lot. I have to imagine this game. This has got to be better without the comic book. I think it's much more interesting not knowing what is going on here. This is like a deeply disturbing game with no context. The worms. The worms. They're everywhere. Every time I go to a new room, there's just, it's instant creep factor with just that guy silently standing there. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. And people wonder why the industry crashed. Yeah, it's no big secret. It was aliens. It was aliens. It was E.T., but it wasn't for the reasons people think. The aliens were upset with Earth's depiction of aliens and decided to punish them. Just imagine you walk down the stairs. You're in a hotel of some sort. It's dark, no one's around, all the lights are off for some reason. You walk down the stairs and into the lobby, and there's an old TV on. And it just has this on the screen. Soul Man, thank you for the $1.99. Not knowing what's going on 95% of 2,600 games. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to figure this stuff out. Apparently at a random draw rather than a contest for the third treasure. There was no third contest. Last three treasures definitely existed. There's pictures of them from the event. Yeah, I've seen pictures. They looked pretty gaudy, but they're definitely real. Walk right past it and straight to the all-you-can-eat breakfast area. Yeah, and you get your all-you-can-eat breakfast. And this guy sits right across from you. He's got a plate of food in front of him, and then he does this, and the food is gone. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. Thanks for spoiling the nightmare I'm gonna have today. I do my best. How to paint cats, thank you for that. 2 Canadian. Regale us with stories. Fractaplots. I don't really remember much about the fractaplots. I got like a script from Robert. Recorded my lines, sent it in. Yeah, months later, got a burned disc from Robert that had the Fractaplots movie on it. I don't think I ever actually got an official copy of that movie. Ah. Definitely get up. Get this guy some more breakfast then. Get him more breakfast! That's a very kind thing to do to the very shaky man. He's shaky because he has low blood sugar. Well, this is great. Those are supposed to be goblins you have to rescue. Interesting. I've got to save the goblins. They're goblins. Get in my rainbow basket. The bird creatures are dragons. Oh, those are dragons. Alright, well that's it's probably enough sword quest. What a game. Here we go, Stampede. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Yeehaw ha 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 ha. Yeehaw ha 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 ha. I'm glad there's this constant sound. Yeah, yeehaw! I love this game. Big fan of Stampede for the 2600. Oh no, I hit a little bone. A little cow bone. A little cow bone. Oh no. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Grandma had an Atari in this game and Pac-Man. Nice! Played this on Intellivision. Excellent. The game crashed. There we go. October rated. Thank you for the $5. Sorry to ask, but my partner would like to know, do you consider lemonade to be a juice? I mean, it has juice in it. It's a mixed beverage that includes juice. I think this game just keeps crashing. I don't know what's going on with this. But yeah, it's a mixed beverage with juice. Like, it does have juice. What constitutes juice? It's just the liquid output of a fruit. Let's see. What one is coming next? Bots are back. The bots are back. I have Nightbot set to deal with this, but I don't think it actually works. I don't think Nightbot is actually working for that stuff. Oh well. Well, I've got a very important game coming up next. A very important Atari 2600 game. But Empire Strikes Back for May the 4th. No, I don't want to celebrate May the 4th. I refuse. May the 4th, Talk Like a Pirate Day, all of these. It's all... I will not participate. It's fine if you are all excited about it. Follow your bliss. I cannot. Alright, here we go. It's Halo. So, one of the Xbox guys, what is his name? Ed Fries. He was the vice president of game publishing at Microsoft. He led the team that created the first Xbox. He also, in 2010, made a Atari 2600 Halo game. And I do have a real physical copy of this. It's Halo for the 2600. Here's Master Chief. Ernesto, thank you for the 100 Argentine pesos. Love how Google has all the AI and user data in the world, yet they can't realize that users with a clearly fake name that always post the same message as a bot. It's unbelievable. It is truly incredible. Wow. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. Is this a D-make? Yeah, it's a D-make. Ah! I don't know what's going on with the audio there. Let's reset it. Nope. It's happening again. Alright, it's done. It's back. I seem to be blinking. Got him. This Halo has a buzz. Yeah, it does have a buzz. It might be my 2600. I believe that there's like a sound thing where if it's not set to disabled, if it's set to just 0 or something, it'll just play if the sound chip isn't something. There's an explanation for it. Pig Massacre, thank you for the 55 SEK. Just woke up feeling like absolute garbage. My one highlight is that I get to catch this stream live. Thank you, Jason, for all the coming years of Garth. Well, that's all Vulo. Luckily, I don't have anything to do with that. Sorry you woke up feeling like garbage. Glad to have you here. Jason, thank you for the 199. Why does Master Chief have Mr. Krabs legs? Yeah, that's a good question. But he certainly does. One revision at the Pokey chip had a sound generation bug. It's fixed in later versions. Yeah, that might be it. I guess I could try this on my 7800, which is backwards compatible, and see if it does the same thing. Yeah, you know what? Let me do that. I have the power. Let's see if it does it on the 7800. Is your Atari a 6 switch or newer? It's a 4 switch. All right. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, yeah. I do believe it's a sound bug thing. So it wouldn't happen on every 2600. Fixed, nice. It is nice. It's nice to not hear that anymore. Yeah. Colors are much better on the 7800 as well. Yeah, the 7800. Great way to play 2600 games. Yeah. Oh. Oh no, they got me. Master Chief. We're gonna continue Shadowstone Park. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a Patreon push this month to try to get more episodes funded. It was originally a thing for VRV through Frederator. They ordered 3 episodes. Didn't order any more after that. I have the ability to make more on my own now. But they were more time consuming and expensive. Got him. Ah. Master Chief, be careful. Be careful, Master Chief. Oh no, Master Chief. Kind of spam. Thank you for the 2 Australian. Can you open the 2600 and remove the noisy bug? Yes. I just gotta find the bug. I just gotta find the bug and track it down. There's a lot of bugs in there, though, so you gotta make sure you get the right one. How much would I have to pay to sponsor one episode? No, I hadn't considered, like, individual sponsors. If you wanted to sponsor a Shadowstone Park episode, sure, I could put you as a executive producer. It would be a few thousand. I'm cutting the budget back from the Frederator stuff, because a lot of the assets and stuff already created. Still gotta hire voice talent and Oh. Make sure you don't remove the graphics ants when you open the 2600. They're important. They're very important. Without the graphics ants, the graphics just can't get out of the system. Said you were looking for a new Mac desktop, not a laptop, right? Yeah. I'm hoping to be able to afford a Mac Studio at some point. I assume it's gonna take a while, so... one nice thing, though, is for the last couple years, I've had severe graphical problems with my Mac Pro from 2009. And it's just been a pain to work on the computer. And I haven't been able to replace the graphics card because the graphics card that was in it is rare now and very expensive. And I can't replace it with a different card because I have one piece of software that I use for lip syncing that isn't supported anymore and will stop working if my computer is reconfigured in any way because of its anti-piracy checks. So I haven't been able to just put a different card in. But I managed to find a seller recently who was selling the same graphics card I got in my Mac for $200 instead of $650. And I got it, and it did solve my graphical problems. So I'm no longer dealing with that on the Mac Pro. It is still a computer from 2009 that I'm making everything on. Pirate Bay away. It's simply not there. It's a pretty niche program. If I could pirate it, I would. I even emailed the creator and got a response back. It just doesn't have the source code anymore. My mother has an i9 MacBook Pro laptop with 4 USB-C Thunderbolt ports. Trying to convince her to let me donate it or sell it to a friend and thought of you. Well, I mean, if she does end up getting rid of it or whatever, like, oh no. Most of the work that I do outside of animation, I do on my my laptop, the one that the keyboard has failed. So I do need a laptop as well, but I've been putting that off completely because it's like fourth on my list of things that I simply cannot get my work done without. Damn, what are those things? Pigmasker, thank you for the 20 SEK. Had smorgastarta for lunch this Tuesday. Delicious. Delicious indeed. I would love a smorgastarta. Someone who worked on computers professionally for years, it honestly pains me to hear of your troubles. I've worked on computers. I worked on computers professionally. It's really just a budget thing. I mean, the Mac issue, the laptop is, I think, is a swelling battery. It's an old laptop. It's like from 2014 or whatever. The battery's gone. I looked up how to replace those, and I think I can do it. It's on the far end of my skills, though. I'm just worried I'm gonna rip one of those very tiny connectors you gotta remove in the, like, 76-step iFixit thing. Yeah. Seeing her for Mother's Day, maybe I can convince her I know someone. Well, laptop would be greatly appreciated. If I've got anything, I can trade you. I feel bad taking something that expensive. Battery replacement isn't too bad. I did it and I'm a moron. Well, like, I've replaced batteries in laptops before. This particular one, the guide for this particular model is... It just looks more fraught. Like, iFixit does put this as their hardest repair rank or whatever. Like, I repair stuff all the time. I got all these consoles that I stream from, and I'm constantly fixing stuff in that. I know how to solder. Do all this stuff. The Apple stuff is... a lot of modern Apple stuff is very unfriendly. Ah. iFixit says it's hard. It's super freaking hard in my experience. Yeah, like, I did look through all the steps, and I do think I could do it, but I also think there is a chance I would just break it. I would just break one of those very tiny connectors. Well, this is Halo on the 2600. It's pretty good! It's not too bad. Playing it on the 7800, but it's good. Halo 2600, good game. If you have a 2600, I recommend Halo. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. Look at the bright side. At least it's easier than replacing a swollen second-gen iPod Nano battery. I have no idea what that's like, but I'll trust you that it's a bunch of nonsense. I believe that it's nonsense. Alright, let me see. Yeah, this is... Alright, battery connector. Using the flat end of a spudger, gently pry the battery connector straight up out of its socket out of the logic board. Got it. Bend the battery cables back and out of the way. Use a spudger tweezer to pry the 3 airport antenna straight up out of their sockets. The airport Use the tip of the spudger to push the camera cable connector towards the fan out of the socket on the logic board. Insert the flat end of a spudger underneath the rubber heatsink. Yeah, that makes sense. Fingers to pull the airport cable up off the fan. I/O board cable. If your I/O board cable connectors have notches in the padding, you'll need to release a locking lever underneath the notch in order to remove the cable. Airport card. Remove the 2.9mm T5, sometimes T6 torque screw. That's no problem. Grasp the sides of the airport card, lift it up to a shallow angle 5 to 10 degrees to separate the light adhesive adhering it to the logic board. Pull the airport card parallel out of its connector on the logic board to remove it. Use the tip of a spudger to flip the retaining flap on the right fan ribbon cable ZIF socket. Be sure you're prying up the hinged retaining flap, not the socket itself. Starting at the top of the cable, slide a plastic opening tool under the right fan cable to free it from the logic board. Use caution when freeing the cable as it is strongly adhered to the logic board. Remove the following 3 screws. Lift and remove the right fan from the MacBook Pro. When reinstalling the fan, it's easiest to connect the fan ribbon cable as you drop the fan in place rather than... Step 15, lift fan. Use the end of a spudger. Remove the following screws. Tip of a spudger to remove the remaining flap on the left fan ribbon ZIF socket. Slightly rip the most side of the SSD. There's just so many steps, and there's so many, like, tiny data cables. Do not lift up on the I/O board data cable as the socket is very fragile. Pull the cable parallel to the face of the logic board. Remove the 2 3.5mm torque screws securing the... got it. Logic board assembly. Use the flat end of a spudger to pry the left speaker connector up. Yeah. This is all just to replace the battery. It's just a lot of steps and a lot of things that could break. And, like, I look at all of this and I know that individually I can do all this. I mean, looking at all the little tiny cables. Like, I've removed tiny cables like this before. Like, I can do all this. There's no problem. The problem is that there's so many of them, and if I donk one of them up, I just don't have a laptop anymore. Which is why I haven't attempted to do the repair yet, because I do still need a laptop. It's where I do all my writing. It's where I do any programming I need to do. It's where I print shipping labels from. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's too much to risk right now. Malphazar, thank you for the $2. Ahoy, my birthday's tomorrow. Should I get ramen or pizza? It depends. If it's good ramen, get ramen. If it's alright ramen, maybe get a pizza. Go with your heart. Can of Spam, thank you for the 2 Australian. This looks super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Barely an inconvenience. It's very easy. It really, like, I don't know. There's nothing there that I couldn't do. I just am genuinely concerned. Like, the price of failure is too high. So I've just been putting it off. And I'm not even sure that that's going to solve my issue. Like, I just assume it's the battery swelling that has caused the keyboard to stop working. But I'm not 100% sure. Like, I haven't seen any case signs of the battery swelling. I'm just assuming that that's what's going on. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. Now look at the 2nd gen iPad Nano battery replacement. It's probably the worst thing to service in the world. You know what? I will look at that. 1 second. Sure that the hold switch is in the locked position. Insert an iPod opening tool. Yeah, you've had to do this kind of stuff. Removing the bottom bezel. Be sure not to bend the plastic surrounding the dock connector. I'm sure that... This definitely should be in red, because when they say, be sure not to bend the plastic surrounding the dock connector, what they really mean is it's very hard not to bend the plastic surrounding the dock connector. I could tell. Remove the following screws. Easy. Metal spudger. Pry the headphone jack out of the casing. Do not remove the headphone jack from the iPod entirely. Great. Wow. Yeah, I see where the difficulty comes. It doesn't have, like, a back that can open or something. You're slowly working the thing out in a way that is almost certain to destroy it. Alright, soldering, yeah. Gotta desolder. If you accidentally scrape these off, you won't be able to reconnect it. Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of room for mistakes here. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, this is no good. Trevor, thank you for the $5. Wow, indeed. Wowza. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. This is an updated list. Look at all these names. I'm gonna have to just make this 4 rows. There's more patrons now. Gotta make it 4 rows, so the names can be a little bigger. They've gotten too small. Thank you to all of you. Imagine doing that with a swollen battery that stops you from pushing the thing out of the case. Yeah. Yeah, I would just not fix it. Like, realistically, I would just not fix the iPod Nano 2nd generation. Yeah. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. Oh, wow, I am there, yay. Oh, yeah, there you are. You're right there, Ernesto, on the board. Well, I'll be back tomorrow, continuing Crimson Sea on the Xbox. Crimson Sea. Hope to see you there for Crimson Sea. Love that. Crimson Sea. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's all. Trevor, thank you for the $3. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Trevor. Farewell. We passed the giant roaches. We were being attacked by something else, as far as I can remember, but I don't know if the roaches are still there. There's like I forget what they called them. I don't know. I don't remember. There was some other thing that was attacking us en masse at the end of the last stream. And I don't think it was the roaches, but I do not recall if the roaches are still there or if they're going to show up again. Can't wait for Vulo Friday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running a little behind, but I think I'm going to have it done. At the worst, it'll be out Saturday, but it should be done by Friday. My cluster headaches had been getting better, and so I gave myself a little more leeway, but then they got worse. So I'm behind again. But they're better. You have any minimum specs for your laptop replacement? Like, would any M1 MacBook Air be enough for your needs? Yeah, I mean, I don't do much like intense stuff on my laptop. I mean, I guess if I had a more powerful laptop, I probably would. But most of what I do use it for is writing. Whenever I write pretty much anything, I find it hard to write at my big computer for whatever reason. Writing just feels like a laptop thing. I don't understand how Crimson Sea and Crimson Skies come together. Yeah, how do they relate to each other? How do they meet? What happens if you merge them together? I can do After Effects on my M1 MacBook, probably not the extent you need. Yeah, a lot of, well, it depends on what I'm working on. There's a variety of documents I open up in After Effects that just immediately suck down all the RAM I've got. It's like, oh, we're going to use all 48 gigs for this document. We need it all. You've got too many items here. Something like the Blueberry Valley, or Blueberry, what is it called? It's in the recent Vulo stuff. Blueberry something. That one's much simpler. That one probably doesn't need 48 gigs of RAM. I think it really is just After Effects that's keeping my needs higher. Stuff like Premiere, I think, could probably function fine on lower specs. After Effects needs everything. It needs everything. So much RAM, it uses all the RAM you've got and more. I don't see last week's Crimson Sea in the archive. Weird. Let me check. It happens sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, it's just missing. All right, let me add that right now. I don't know why it happens, but sometimes I add something to the playlist and it doesn't get added to the playlist for reasons that are entirely confusing to me. Alright, it should be there now. The first Crimson Sea stream is now in the playlist. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Going 64 gigabytes on my RAM build. Yeah. The Mac Pro that I have, it's got 8 RAM slots, but if you use the last 2 RAM slots, it makes all of your RAM slower. So, it has 8 slots, but only if you want your RAM to be bad. 6 RAM slots if you want your RAM to be good. So I've got 48 in there instead of 64. There's some technical reason why it's like this. I don't remember what it is. Something about shared buses or something. And the 48 has been fine for me. Why does Apple do stuff like this? Why do people continue to use their products? Well, I mean, I'm using a computer that I bought in 2009, and I'm still able to produce all of the stuff that I do on it 13 years later. So, it's got its quirks. But I cannot imagine many other computers that I would have purchased in 2009 that would still be as functional today in 2022. Really need to push your Patreon so you can get the Mac Studio. One day. I've gotta just get my finances stabilized in general. One day I'll get a new computer. But for now, I'm just glad that the graphics card isn't donking up anymore. I hate every DAW that's not Logic. Yeah, Logic is great. Apple. I hope Apple never Final Cut Pro's Logic. Any Pancake updates? She's doing great. Pancake's doing wonderful. She's doing perfect. I'll do one picture because we're over time. I got a box in today, and I put the box on the table to see if she would go in it. And, you know, as you can imagine, she just immediately did. As cats do. Classic cat response to box. Nothing new here, but... Darling cat. Cats love boxes. That'll be it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.